Akhil, what's else? You should not sit here very anyway. दादा का मिलन तो yeah, number 8, right? 17 December 26. Number 8 is very unlucky. That's what they say. No, really. Check.
Yeah.
Hello.
Akhil, huh? Akhil, where are you?
You've displayed Akhil only. Right here.
Akhil. यार अखिल को बुला देना
He will not have time to stay back. Yeah.
What are they doing with the lead?
Introduce now, and maybe you can start with John.
But they, I'm sure they'll solve it.
Anyway.
Akhil, you want to sit here?
How would you recover that one?
Yes. He came to
Just very confident. उसके बाद मनोज के पास है what action के लिए
आपको पानी चाहिए? बॉटल नहीं चाहिए?
They always need the bottle.
तो मैं सारी पी जाता हूँ.
Doesn't work that way.
सारी. Can we have somebody remove the bottles? They are insisting that they shouldn't be there. हाँ, ग्लास भी जाएगा, बॉटल जाएगा.
check name
समझना पड़ता है.
This what the fund has to be against the league.
Meeting and then went into
We have his name the date with the date here in
Alright, whenever आप लोग का हो जाएगा तो हम शुरू करें. Okay, हो गया पक्का? अभी they're not going anywhere. You have them with you. Sorry, I'm just going to be like blocking right in the middle. Okay, namaste. Good evening. अच्छा एनर्जी है सबका? सब फेवरेट्स बैठे हैं आपके यहाँ पे? ठीक है. So पहले I just want to welcome you all. Thank you for being here with us today, and I hope you can hear me. Maybe we can up the sound a little bit. I would just want to give a warm welcome to the media who's here with us, our team that's here with us, our team owners who are here with us. आपको RPPL के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताना चाहते हैं because they are the reasons why we are here today, and they have put this whole Indian Racing League together, which has been put together with FI Formula 4 Indian Championship, and hum basically we're trying to create homegrown racing here in India, so the talent has within their own country an opportunity to basically do anything and everything that's related to motorsport. This company has been founded by Akhilesh Reddy, Arman Ibrahim and Aditya Patel from RPPL, and they have launched India's first seed circuit in Hyderabad, hosting the country's first नाइट रेस देखा है कभी किसी ने? नाइट रेस, कार रेसिंग एट नाइट देखे? जॉन सर के देखे. All right. And they have also done the first night race. They have done the first city race in Hyderabad and many such events. But I know आप लोग सब अपने सर से और बॉसेस से बात करना चाहते हैं, so I won't give you the details of it. But basically, RPPL is an association with United Motorsport Academy, and they launched the Launchpad for Indian motorsport engineers by giving young engineers an opportunity to get a hands-on experience on race cars in their own country. India got its first street circuit race in 2022 in Hyderabad, and the world's third street circuit night race, and Asia's only second night street race in Chennai. So can we have a round of applause for RPPL, please? We do have our team here with us today. एक बार आपको इंट्रोड्यूस कर देते हैं. We have Mr. Sourav Ganguly here, who's the owner of the Kolkata Royal Tigers. एक बार तालियां उनके लिए हो जाए. We have Sir John Ibrahim here with us today from Team Goa Aces, JA Racing. We have Mr. Arjun Kapoor here with us today from Speed Demons Delhi. Guys, talia. We have Priya and Vineet from KKB, which is Bangalore. A round of applause for them. We have Ratul from Hyderabad Blackbirds. A round of applause for him. And Dr. Shweta from Chennai Turbo Riders. These are our teams. These are our owners. And I would like each one of you to say hi, say a few words, and then we will start with your question answers, all right? So...
Hi, a few words.
No, much more than that. A few words, many more words. I believe John has to leave soon, so we would love to start with you.
Yeah.
Have some words.
A big thank you to all of you for being here and supporting motorsport. On behalf of all the owners of all the teams, we're very happy being here. We had a fantastic drivers draft. If you saw last year's races, they were very, very exciting. And we hope this year is exciting as well, because a lot of the drivers have moved teams. So it's going to be very exciting for you guys to watch the Indian Racing League. So all the best to all the owners. Wish you all the best, and may the races begin.
May the races begin. Well said. Okay, anyone who wants to go next? So, Sourav, sir.
Yeah, I'll just take it from where John left. Good wishes to all who are on this podium. My special wishes and a lot of thank you to Akhil, who actually makes this happen. All the effort he puts in, I know how much effort he puts in to get this going. Because it's not like cricket. So it's easier selling cricket than any other sport, and you must give credit to all, whether it's football, whether it's racing, whether it's hockey, the passion they have to get every other sport going. So our support, and I'm sure that's the case with all of us on this podium, to Akhil will continue, to the league will continue. We saw what it was last year, and there is definite progress made by Akhil and his team this season, and it will continue to be so, because no league comes absolutely ready and at its best at the beginning, and it keeps progressing with time. So I know with Akhil and his team around, and with John and everyone, and as I said on this table, Arjun and all other owners, I haven't met them. This last year I hadn't seen them, so with their support, we'll keep progressing with this league. We don't know where it will go, where it will finish, but at least there is an effort. There is an effort to make it successful, and I think that's what matters. So well done, Akhil, on all what you've done by putting this together. Putting this together, getting us all on the podium, going out of your way to help us to do things, because to be honest, other than John and Arjun, someone like me who's not very conversant with motorsport, but have just supported Akhil, we are just happy to support you and appreciate all what you do to get this going. So thank you to all of you here, the press, It's so good to see such a good turnaround for motorsport, and I hope you keep supporting it, because without everyone's support, this will not be successful. Sport is different. Sport should be looked at as a sport, whether it's cricket, football, hockey, racing, or any other sport. Look at it as a sport, and then hopefully with all your support, this will keep progressing. Thank you, Akhil, and thanks for everyone who works behind the scenes to get this going.
Thank you so much. Well said, sir. Arjun?
No, I think they both said exactly
No,
what
no,
needs
no.
to be said here. No, it all starts from his vision. I think we're all happy and proud to be part of it. India as a culture is embracing more sport. Cricket will always be something that we all enjoy. We've all grown up. But I must give credit where credit is due. I think all of us have been able to come together because there was a vision to be able to promote racing. John, I think, has been ahead of his times. He's always been a vehement speaker about promoting other sports, whether it was football or now racing. And he does look good in a car or on a bike, as we have enough visual references.
He looks the best on the screen.
But yeah, it's amazing to have people from across the country who've come together to become the face of this league. I think it's a pan-India league.
Yeah.
I think to have Kicha sir now part of it from Bangalore, I think it's just a growing league that needs love and support from the media today. It's very, very important to have them spread the word for the media to continue supporting the league, because it's at a nascent stage, like Dada said. जितना प्यार मिलेगा, जितने लोग देखेंगे, उतने young लोग inspire होंगे. It's a sport that is growing, it's developing. We would like to have our Indian drivers one day be there. I know अभी IMAX पे सबने जाके F1 देखी है. हमारे पास हमारे Brad Pitt यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं. And we would hope that a sport like that grows, a sport like this grows in our country, and we get amazing racers, amazing technology, and amazing people to come together to support and promote the sport for many, many years ahead. And all the best to all the teams. John's got the best driver. But apart from that, I'm hoping the league turns out to be fun. The races at night, which are going to be amazing and special. Last year, we were lucky to be in Chennai. It was a beautiful race to be part of, to watch a city come to a standstill, to watch these amazing cars and the noise that you hear.
Yeah.
So here's hoping for many such wonderful moments and opportunities for India to be able to nurture talent to go across the world. Yeah. So all the best to all of us, and may the league continue to do well. And thank you for your love and support, guys.
Thank you so much. And it also begins from people like you who've all had faith and belief in it and invested in the team. So I think it's...
I just have one point to say. Arjun was sitting on the table on the left, and he said to you that whatever is left over goes to his team. I just want to tell him once, last year I was at the IPL auction and RCB had the same problem. So they waited till the second day after lunch to get their squad.
No way.
And they won the IPL. Hope for Arjun. So
Arjun, they also say...
hope for Arjun.
Definitely. Whatever happens, happens for the best.
Yeah. They also say save the best for last. It happens sometimes like that. Ma'am, what about you?
Yeah.
Are you excited about how it turned out?
To thank Mr. Akhil for making all this happen.
What are you doing?
We are excited about the new season, and as John said, there's been a great shuffling of drivers, so we don't know what's going to happen. Last year, Chennai was, we were the vice champions, and we have a very good team of managers. So this year, we are looking forward to becoming the champions. So thanks a lot. Thanks to all of you.
So what about you?
Firstly, I would like to congratulate Akhil, because every time he tells his vision, it gets into a reality the next year, because I had a lot of chats with him on how he's envisioning it, and with the Dada sir, John sir, and Arjun Bhaiya coming in, we are seeing the league getting bigger and bigger, and Sudeep Anna coming in is getting it more bigger. Firstly, I would like to say that Chaitanya would have loved to be here being part, but he's missed because of his shoot. And thank you for being here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, John has to leave. He's running short on time. So we would have loved it if you all got a chance to ask him questions. But
Have to go to Hawaii.
only one question, John, if you don't mind. One question.
It runs in your blood and you're that much crazy for bikes. So how does the transition from bikes to car racing feel like, and is it more really, more exciting to come with you?
In this case, it's pretty seamless because the engine's an Aprilia engine. So, in the car. So it's pretty much the same. The excitement is there, and you really don't need to be knowledgeable about car racing to enjoy it. Like Arjun said, when we went to the street circuit in Chennai, the visuals were brilliant, and for all you people who still haven't seen F1, when you see a film like that and you experience a film like that, you'll understand what it is to see it live. So I think it's going to be exciting, as exciting for me as it's going to be for you or for anyone of us sitting here. So you all must go and watch it and encourage it.
Like with the owners submarine.
Well, I think Akhil will correct me on that, but FIA rules don't permit anyone to sit in the...
The rules doesn't permit, but hopefully someday we would fight for that.
Yeah.
Then I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, just last words from Priya. You're the only one who's left, Priya and Vineet. If we could just have words and we'll have John leave.
Yelrigu Namaskara is how we say hello from Bengaluru. So if there are any Kannadigas here, hello to all of you too. Thank you, Akhilesh, for having Sudeep and me on board. We feel very privileged, and I'm actually happy that Sudeep's not here because I get to be seated with such lovely people. What do I say? This is something very new to me, not to Sudeep. He's always been a champion of sport. So he's very excited. So I'm here to share his excitement. And we're looking at hopefully spreading a lot more awareness about this sport. There's generally a notion that it's a very niche passion, but I think with the kind of reach that this league is going to give us, probably we're going to make it seem like to the next generation that it's a very achievable goal. So I'm excited, and I wish all the very best to all the teams, and see you at the races.
Thank you so much. All teams have spoken. Now you guys are free to ask your questions to anyone that you wish to, or all.
Good evening, everyone. My question is to you, Akhilesh. Congratulations to you, Aditya and Arman, for putting up this great event together. And obviously, last year was phenomenal with everyone participating. What has changed this year? Have you seen more interest from the sponsors coming in? And because obviously, in motorsports, Kush actually put us up there. So many people started following, they started sharing things about MotoGP as well, and Formula One, etc. So what has been one drastic change from last year to now?
No, there has been definitely a change in the basic perception in the general public as well, and there's been a lot of awareness. There has been increase in the awareness about the motorsport, firstly, and there's been increase in the interest towards the motorsport as well when compared to last year. And as a league, we are pretty much excited about this year because a couple of exciting news might be coming through within a week or 10 days. So we look forward to a better season this year than the last year. And thank you for noticing the last year's success.
Prince Chaudhary from Pune Mirror. My question is to Sourav Ganguly, sir. Where has this thing originated from, and where do you expect it to go? Can you give us a little bit of background and details about this racing season? Or maybe Arjun can probably give us.
Yeah, I think it's originated from Akhil's passion. Akhil has been involved in it, and Akhil got us involved in it. So, to be honest, for me, racing was watching on TV. I was obviously played cricket, and then being born and brought up in Kolkata, football is the next best sport, and all Bengalis know and play and are passionate about football. So that's where it is. But every sport needs support. Every sport needs to progress. And in India, we have seen over the years that it's not just cricket, but the other sport may not be on the same level as cricket, but there's an effort to popularize soccer. There's an effort to popularize tennis, badminton, kabaddi, which is done so well as a league, and now the motorsport. So I think in a country like ours, every sport needs a push, and every sport needs support. So it doesn't matter, because nobody knows where things will start and where things will end. You know, when IPL started in 2008, no one expected it to be so big by 2025 or even in the last 10 years. So it's a good beginning for Akhil, and as I said, I give all the credit to him for his passion and effort and the amount of hard work he does to put things together. He's a very patient man, because there are obstacles in his journey, and I've seen him go through it, and I've seen how persistent he is to get this going. So from my side, he'll get all the support and whatever way he wants, because his persistence makes me very, very passionate about this. Because if someone is wanting to make things happen, there is no reason you can't help him.
Hi, this is Abira from NDTV. This kind of league is creating a lot of interest in racing, but how will this build careers of drivers from here on? Because we have to incubate that also, the careers of these drivers. So how are you looking at that, both of you?
I think firstly, he would be the right person to answer about how the drivers do get this opportunity. When I was sitting with my team members just now, they were telling me where karting is concerned, that is the starting point and a hub for young kids who really start out even from the age of 8 and 9. He himself, the person who was talking to me, is a teacher. So I think the starting point is from a younger age to be able to induce that. I think we need more infrastructure to be able to make it more accessible to the younger generation. I think that comes from the curation of excitement that will come from y'all representing us, pushing the sport. I'm sure it's at a nascent stage. I'm sure there are lots of obstacles to overcome. But like, for example, when I went to Coimbatore, I see a racing track that was phenomenal. So you never know where you have camps, where you have offsites, where you have places where a lot of talented young individuals can come together with the usage of perhaps not always the ideal technology, but still having some kind of base to be able to learn. I wouldn't be the right person to answer how to go about it, because that's not my field of expertise. But I think the intent is to actually lead it to that, to have young kids learn the basics while being able to use the best cars available and learn and adapt and evolve and hopefully represent at a much bigger platform also in the future. So I think Akhil would be the right person to answer that.
To be more precise with your question, so firstly, we are helping out not just the drivers but also the mechanics and the engineers. So the drivers, especially for the Indian drivers, we are giving the Formula 4 seats on the subsidiary price, and we are the cheapest championship in the whole world. We can probably say that, in order to support the Indian drivers. And at the same time, we are helping out the engineering students, where we are giving a 5 weekends free internship for the engineering students, where they get the hands-on experience on the cars, which in general, if any engineering student have to do that in Silverstone, they have to pay £30,000 for 2 weekends. But we are giving it, and we are proud and we are happy to say that almost in last 3 years, in 3 batches, 18 students have been placed in various different teams in the international level. And I can also proudly say that if you have seen the F1 movie, there's one Indian kid in the garage when Brad Pitt enters. So that data analyst is from our internship thing. Not just that, but one engineer is in the Ferrari Academy, one engineer is in the Williams F1, and there are 4 engineers in the MP Motorsports, which is in the Formula 2. So we are working towards the ecosystem, creation of the awareness, and also the push for the sport in the country.
I have one more question for you. You know, there's a severe shortage of space, especially road space or, racing tracks. How do you think a league like this will sustain, or what we can do about this?
See, for a league like this to sustain, firstly, we have to create the awareness amongst the people, and then we have to create the interest. So the good part of this sport, especially the motorsport, is that the moment people get aware of this sport, they automatically get interested once they have the first-hand experience physically watching this. So at the same time, we would need more support from the governments, like how all other sports are getting. And coming to the space constraint, every sport has this space constraint. Even building the stadiums for the cricket is also a space constraint. But where there is a way, where there is a will, there is a way. So if we get support, then definitely we're going to be bright in the future. Thank you.
So, hi, my name is Deepika, and what do you think about motorsport in India? What's the future?
I personally feel the future for the motorsport is bright and good in India, especially. And if you see the Formula One Red Bull team, Indians are the majority stake of the fans for the Red Bull Formula One team itself. And if you see the interest and if you see the number of fans growing towards the motorsport is quite a phenomenal number, and we are the majority number in the world fans of the motorsport.
Hello, Arjun sir, question to you. You've been a cricket enthusiast, seen you many a time in stadium supporting cricket.
Gee.
So today you got a chance to compete with the cricketer. What do you say about that?
It's my absolute pleasure to be sitting next to Sourav sir. I'm very, very happy, and it's so encouraging to see to be on a podium or on a platform where he's encouraging another sport. And I think that's the power that cricket does have, and he's taken such amazing care of being a curator of other sports in our country. And football is something I also love. I support football. I've loved football. He's already done so much for football, hailing from Bengal. I just feel very, very happy to be sharing space with him, because I know he's truly passionate. He's been a sportsman. He's also been a true representative of our country, and he's using all his might to make sure he can be there to support other sports develop. And that's what you want. You want the people that you've grown up admiring to continue being leaders off the field as well as on the field. And I think he's a prime example of that. So thank you, Dada. And I truly hope that you can inspire so many more people to come into various other sports and do what you're doing for, say, football or even now racing.
Thank you.
Hi, Dada. Dave from Dainik Bhaskar. Sorry.
Now, you will be the good supporter of football. Now you are supporting car race. So, what do you say about that?
That's exactly what Arjun said. You know, it's about helping other sport and see where it finishes.
Hi, Dada. Good evening. I'm Dave from Dainik Bhaskar English. Since we're talking about racing, what really set our hearts racing was yesterday's match. So, just one very quick comment from you in terms of
connect.
It's racing. No, our hearts are also racing, Arjun. So,
very good. Yaar, aap sirf racing ki baatein kar rahe ho.
So, it was a very unfortunate loss. What would you like to say? It was quite disheartening for you also as a viewer and a former captain. We'd like to quickly hear from you. Are you upset or disappointed, or you feel sorry?
A little bit disappointed, because the way India batted in this series so far, they should have got this 190. And when you saw Jadeja guts it out and fight and score the runs, the batting quality in this team is absolutely brilliant. And I think they will be more disappointed than I am, because it was an opportunity to get 2-1 up in the series. Against England, the 2 more test matches to go. So I'm sure they have left Lords disappointed not getting 190, especially with the quality of batsmanship that there is in that dressing room.
Extremely weird way to get out on the last ball, right?
No, it's not weird. It has happened in cricket before. It has hit the bat and rolled on to the stumps for many. It's not been the first time, and it's not going to be the last time. There's so many who's dragged it onto the stumps. And that's where it is. So they just needed 2 partnerships to win. And Bumrah, Jadeja and Shiraz's partnership, whatever it may be, showed that if there was a little bit of a fight at the top, this game was India's.
Sorry, sir, because we are talking about cricket here. So here.
Yes, yes.
You know, we had Jadeja had a phenomenal England tour with 4 back-to-back half centuries. Where do you see his career going now? Because yesterday what we saw was very sad.
Yeah, sad from a team's point of view, but Jadeja has been exceptional. So he's going to continue to play for India as long as he bats and performs like this. He's been around for a long time, almost 80 test matches and more than 200 one-day games. You can see it, batting, bowling, fielding. He's a special player, and his batting's really improved over the years with experience and quality. He was actually a top-order batsman for Saurashtra in his younger days, and then became a left-arm spinner. So he's a special player and is a very important part of this team.
Hi, Dada.
Are you expecting any changes in the playing 11 in the next test, 4th test?
I'll get the conversation back to racing. Yo, Akhilesh.
It's too early. It depends on the conditions. But I don't see much changes, to be honest.
So, Akhilesh, I'll get back to you. National sports policy was recently, reevaluated and launched after a 10 years gap. Do you think motorsports should be given more weightage and people like Kush should be part of, say, a top scheme, etc.? I mean, we need more of our racers to be in the core group and be supported because financially it is exhausting. I've spoken with Kush on multiple occasions and other racers as well. So do you think that this is a gap which needs to be closed when it comes to government and federation working in, cohesion?
So I would be personally more than happy if we get more weightage and if we can get more support. End of the day, that'll be good. But government has taken a decision, so they would have thought through and they would have thought of lots of combinations, pros and cons. So they would have come to that. But I would be definitely happy if we get more weightage towards the motorsport.
Arjun, my question is for you. So from film sets to the racing ground, how is the feeling like? And also, I want you to just, say to your fans that racing is not only about, the speeding. It has other things. It's a motorsport. And, what are the misconceptions about racing? That it's only speeding. It's a sport.
Well, I'll answer your first part, I'll answer second. Your second part, I'll answer first. I think if you have an inherent passion for speed, then this is the right sport for you. It's not only about speed, but the excitement that the youth has sometimes for speed. The amazing part about this speed here is the safety is there. You get to actually enjoy it in a safe environment. There's a lot of emotion that comes into it. Racing is not only about speed. There's a lot of acumen that goes in. There's split-second timing. There's also understanding conditions. It's like any other sport. There are a lot of human factors that come in, along with respecting the machine you're in. I think what's important is you need to respect. It's not only about speed, it's how you use the speed. And that's the case in most things in life. You got to respect what you're doing. You can't be abrasive and you can't just be brash about it. बहुत सारे लोगों को गलतफहमी होती है कि हम बस गाड़ी fast चलाते तो जीत जाते. It's about braking at the right time. It's about knowing what conditions you're in, what kind of time is needed to adapt to the conditions as well. So I think for most people who are sensible enough, उनको समझ में आ जाता है धीरे-धीरे what racing is about. It's not only the need for speed. It's about enjoying the rigmarole that comes with the sport. And it is a sport. आप सिर्फ मस्ती के लिए रेस नहीं कर रहे हो ना. There is a sport, there is a competitive streak. So you need to know it's a team sport because there are people who are in with the racer or in their ear telling them exactly how to go about it and use the circumstances. So yeah, that part is I think pretty understood when you start understanding the sport. अब मैं आपका पहला हिस्सा भूल चुका हूँ, फिर से बताइए. Well, it's I guess I can only say I love sport. When I was growing up, I didn't get a chance to play many sports क्योंकि पहले मैं बहुत मोटा, बहुत परेशान था लाइफ से. मैं फुटबॉल बहुत पसंद करता था, लेकिन मैं फुटबॉल जैसे दिखता था. So sports has been something that, I mean, listen, any sport makes me happy. Today, the way Wimbledon is, you watch a match, you feel great. I saw Chelsea win yesterday, I felt great. F1 as a film has reminded people in India suddenly that Formula 1 is so amazing and people are enjoying that. Cricket, we saw a great match yesterday, great advert for Test cricket, which sort of people take for granted sometimes. I think sport is the greatest equalizer in life. And like Dada said when he gave the example of IPL, आपको लगता है जो हारने वाला है वो आखिर में जीत जाता है. So you never know what happens in life, and sport is just an amazing feeling. And sorry to digress, but I support Chelsea. Yesterday there was a final in which Paris played Chelsea, PSG played Chelsea. Chelsea were not given a chance, and they ended up winning 3-0. And that's what life teaches you, right? You never give up. And that's what sport teaches you, not to give up, to believe. And that's what for me is the most amazing part. For film set pe हम चीजें करते जो scripted होती है. Sport is not scripted, and you can't write better scripts than most of the matches that we get to see. Thank you so much.
Hi Arjun, this side to your left. Kabir Bhandari here from the Free Press Journal.
Hi Kabir.
Just wanted to ask you, the name of your team is Speed Demons.
Ji.
So is it sort of inspired from the Michael Jackson song from the late 80s, 90s by any chance?
If you want it to be that, we will make sure.
Sure, that is very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Arjun, your jokes are Top level. Okay, guys, we have 3 questions left now. Running short on time. Last 3 questions. Okay, go ahead. Priya.
3 बहुत है.
3 बहुत है.
Normally running out of time, my last मिलता.
Okay, there you go.
That's okay. Ma'am, to you and to you. We saw last year, women also won the races. I think it was a beautiful equalizer. Great races with women participating and winning. Like, I think it was the first time where a woman was at the podium. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, last year
Yes.
there were a couple of races, but before that, one race was won by.
Yes, so I remember that. I was there for that race. So, and it was very beautiful because there's so many supporters and so many women drivers also. So, do we have a vision and a focus to include more women in this sport and also empower more women to sort of take up this sport? Because obviously they do take up, but it's very limited. Atika is doing phenomenally well. She's a kid, of course, and I'm sure there are more kids like her who will go up and be racing like this. So, is there any specific vision? And now that you guys are involved, would you like to sort of induct such things?
Yes, definitely. Because, say, when we looked up at the list of the Indian female drivers, all of them were foreigners. None of the Indian female drivers were there. So I was just telling him, we should definitely work on that. So at least next season, we should definitely get Indian female drivers more on board. I'm looking forward for that. And I think the government should also support us on that. And I think Mr. Akhilesh should also do something about that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can only agree with that, right? Akhilesh, I think you should take that a bit seriously. Maybe we should have an only women's league.
Yeah, we should have more Indian female drivers.
Definitely. The day when I get too many sponsors, we would go for one more league.
Unnati from Autocar India. I have a question for Akhilesh. Hi. So far, Madras and Curry Motor Speedway are confirmed as part of the calendar. Can we expect any street tracks this year?
Yes, hopefully. We are looking forward to, and probably we might get the good news in a couple of days or a week. Yes, so we are using the Wolf cars for the Indian Racing League, which is Italian made, and the engine is Aprilia RSV for 1.1. And the Formula 4 cars are the Ligia, French make, and the engine we use is Alpine. So both the cars are FIA homologated. So FIA, I think you might be knowing FIA, so it is the international governing body for the motorsports. So both the cars are FIA homologated and extremely safe.
So my next question. So my next question. So the KKB Bengaluru, this is the newest franchisee, right?
Yes.
So in the grade, correct. So what was the team's approach heading into the first ever driver dash? And how do you see this team growing compared to the rest of the teams, especially worldwide?
No, I think you should ask the team owner. She's sitting right next to me. The Kichas Kings.
Sure. Mr. Sudeep, right?
No.
Okay.
Sudeep, he couldn't make it because he was busy. So his better half is there.
Oh, wow.
I think we need to take this. Yeah.
So could you just repeat your question, please?
So KKB Bengaluru is the newest franchisee in the IRL grid. What was the team's approach heading into this first ever driver draft? And how do you see this team performing compared to the world standards of F4 racing, Formula 1?
So first of all, my name is Vineet and I'm representing KKB. Thank you very much to all the press and media people here. A huge round of applause for all of you first, for so patiently being here and asking all these wonderful questions. So we represent the Kichas Kings Bengaluru, represented by Kicha Sudeep, the superstar from Kannada cinema, and his wife here, Priya. And the team, the question asked here is that what we bring newly, what is the new approach that we have? So we are looking at bringing something new onto the table. What Mr. Kicha Sudeep represents in Karnataka is he's the cultural icon there, a symbol of Kannada pride. And in his own words, I think we all love cinema, right? We are in Mumbai, come on. All of us love cinema? Do we love cinema, yes or no? So, speed, KKB represents cinema at 300 kilometers per hour. I think that answers your question.
Well answered. Okay, are we good? Are we done? Sorry, I think people have to leave now, guys. So this brings us to the end of the evening. Sorry.
So,
a group picture le lete hain. It's a good time for a photo op.
I would like to
Thank you for your support. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for being here with us. Thanks to all the team owners and all the best to all the teams.
I would like to thank personally to all the media who has come here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. खड़े हो गए सब.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye, Sue.